Listen, listen. There's some ground rules, okay? Good evening to you. Good evening to you, Annie. Good evening to you, Vanisha. Good evening to each and everyone right now joining us on Shutter Soca. We are back and we are here and we have a fantastic show for you this afternoon, this evening, tonight. Wherever time it is you listening to we or watching we say hello to you. Vanisha, cheers. Thank you for joining Shutter Soca.
Appreciate it.
You know, whatever you have in your cup. Right, Annie, how you doing?
I'm good, darling. How are you?
I'm good. You see, we have a lovely guest with us this evening, and I am hoping that she's going to shed some light on my country.
The face just switched up.
What are
Okay.
you so aggressive for?
I'm only aggressive because I have to show aggression when it comes to people wanting to talk about my country. Because the last episode we said that we was gonna bring a Trinidad recap, right?
Mhm.
And I can talk easily about how the build up was,
Yeah.
and hopefully Vanisha
Because you left me.
Sorry, what did I do?
You left me
For a long time.
for a long time. Thank you,
What?
Vanisha.
I'm just here for ad libs and backup.
Wait, hold on.
I've got back
I
up this
don't like what's going on here already. I don't like this. Not because of listening next to each other, they have to friend up and then come against me. I have done nothing wrong, and I don't want to be a victim in this. You know,
of course
I
not.
don't want to be a victim. What I will say is that I already apologized on the last episode, so that means you're harboring feelings.
Was it a good apology?
He basically said, I'm not going to apologize. So I don't know if that is an apology.
That's not an apology.
Yeah, but I said I wasn't going to apologize.
You said you wasn't going to apologize for not being here.
That's true,
So that's not an
So-
apology.
Thank you.
but I'm sorry for not being here.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna. I'm sorry for not being here, but I'm not gonna apologize for it.
Okay.
Because I had other things to do.
You took the time that you needed.
Yeah.
And I am just hating because I'm jealous.
Yeah. So Vanisha,
Yes.
as you see, we are here at Shutter Soca.
Yeah.
You know, we say thank you for taking the time out to join us. You know, we know how busy you are all year round.
Mhm.
You know, all year round. We know you're busy, and we really appreciate it. Let me say that from the start.
No, thank you for having me.
But I mean, in some ways, I ain't gonna lie to you. I was on the A406 and I was like, I ain't waiting for she to come in an Uber, you know. I turn around and I said, coming for you. You know, to make sure that I was here. But once it is you have your drink in your cup, you know, shot of soca, a shot of whatever is in your cup, we good to go.
Yep.
So straight off the bat, right?
Mm-hmm.
I wanna ask you, right, what brings you to Trinidad and Tobago Carnival every year? Or do you go every year? How many years have you been?
Yeah.
Started going technically 10 years, 2023, but then I missed 2 years in there.
Mm-hmm.
I took a little break, went back for 2 years, and then the pandemic happened, so I missed another 2 years. Technically, I've been 6 times.
Okay.
And so they said, what keeps bringing you back?
So what keeps bringing you back to my
I'm a
country?
carnival baby, firstly.
What,
Firstly,
did
and
you hear my
Trinidad
question? Did you hear my
Trinidad
question?
is... Are you going to let me answer?
No,
Or you
I'm
wanna
asking.
talk-
I want to make sure you hear my question. Did you hear my
Do you want
question?
to answer the question yourself?
Did you hear my question? What brings you to my country every year?
Oh, this episode is going to be tiring.
Gosh.
No, but honestly, what brings you back?
It's the mecca of carnivals,
Mm-hmm.
first and foremost. So there's that, and the feeling that you get there, especially when everyone comes in, it's just so different. Costumes are beautiful. The fets are like so elaborate. The effort that goes into it. You take vitamins when you go there because you definitely die. Like going gym does not help anything for your immune system at all in Trinidad. The food.
Don't get me started
Say
on
it
the
again.
food.
Say it again. Say it again. You what?
Trinidad is the only carnival I go to where I eat so well.
What are we talking about?
And I eat everything. Like there's not what like the other carnivals I'll be like just eating like a little KFC or a little
Yeah.
fried chicken hill, like picking up whatever you can get just to survive throughout
Yeah.
the time. Trinidad is the one carnival I go to and I eat everything.
You eat well.
Bacon shark, swordfish, gyros, Chinese,
you
oxtail,
get
rice
a
and
plethora
peas,
of,
like
of different
every
cuisine, yeah.
thing from my corned beef and rice. Like,
Watch me. Where
Hello?
you from again? Where you from? Wait. Hold up.
How
Time
am I forgetting
time
saying
out.
doubles,
Doubles, yes,
doubles with
Where
pepper.
you from? Where you from?
Mauritius.
Mauritius, right?
Yeah,
And corned beef and rice is your thing?
I love it.
Bully,
I'm not even gonna lie.
Jamaica,
I
they
went
say
bully beef,
right?
yeah.
I went to a big brainwash, and that's exactly why I went and ate. And I've done it. I did it in 2020, and the first place I went to, I was like, yeah, brainwash. I had corned beef and rice. I'm going to have the same thing. I don't care how much that all inclusive. That's exactly what I'm going to eat, and then I'm going to go drink my drink peacefully. I don't care.
That's right. Listen, London promoters, right? If it is you're going to have an all-inclusive with food, make sure you put corned beef and rice
Listen,
on the menu.
Guys, my belly was set for the rest of that food. I could drink to my heart's content.
I
It's a
hear
good
you.
stomach liner.
Huh?
It's a good.
Well, I wouldn't know about stomach lining.
It's true.
Just know about
Stomach.
Stomach. Well, it gives you energy for you to be mad in effect, because
Who's mad enough at
You.
Vanisha? You just going crazy in front of me?
I feel like she was talking about you first.
Oh no. I don't get mad. I just stand up in my corner.
I feel like you're lying.
I don't know why it is only making this about me. This is about you, Vanisha.
Oh, just this little part is fine.
So overall, right? Being in Trinidad, you feel at home in terms of the culture?
Yeah, 100%. Like I feel like from the time I went there, I was very much adopted in very easily. Like it was, I don't know, like it was just very easy to be there. But then also my surname is Samaru, so
Oh, you get through. Yeah, with that Samaru surname, you get through.
like my grandmother's maiden name is Ramkisoon,
Well, you get
and then she married a
through.
Kisoon, and then my dad is a Samaru. So when I went the first time I went to Trinidad, I like was in the car and I was like, why is my surname all around this?
Yeah.
I was very confused initially. Like, you know, you're just looking around going, something's
This
happening. I
doesn't
don't know
make
what's going
sense.
on right
Yeah.
now because I'm very much on the other side of the world to where Mauritius is. I said, okay, my
But
people are around here somewhere.
It's amazing how it is. The world is connected,
Yeah, 100%.
and how even just by our last names, like my last name, I kid you not, I'm not going to say it out loud, but it has Scottish roots as well with it. Even though my family is 100% Trinidadian,
Yeah.
my grandmother is pure Amerindian, so it's like a mixture. So when it is people say, "Oh no, you from one place," I said, "No, I have a few different denominations that I can attach to, but I am 100% Trinbagonian." Sorry, sorry, I can't help it. I
The
can't help it.
smile. The
I can't
smile.
help it. So Annie, when we was talking about the recap of Trinidad, right? And we was talking about how people perceive carnival outside of Trinidad
Yeah.
as
And like
Phoenicia,
me,
like
how I-
you now.
yeah.
You know,
Because I've never been to Trinidad. So
Phoenicia.
No, you will go.
well, do you
Yeah.
know what? I said it last episode and I'm not ashamed to say it again.
What she gonna tell you? Brace yourself, because I will get my feelings right now.
God.
I
But
said that.
it's expensive as well. Like,
Do you know
honestly,
what?
from
That's
coming
not
on,
why.
Oh
Let
no,
she
I
tell
don't
you.
mind the expense.
Oh,
For me,
okay.
I'm just like, I don't know if I would fully enjoy it. The vibes, I know that I would enjoy it because it's carnival and I love
Right.
carnival. But I was like, there's other carnivals that happen at the same time that I think I would. Can you stop and fix your face because I can't even concentrate on what
Oh
I'm
my
saying.
days.
I said that there's other carnivals that happen that I feel like I might enjoy more. Like if I'm going just to say I've been Trinidad, not because I really want to go to Trinidad, if that makes
I
sense.
feel like until you go there, and also I think your group of friends that you go with make your trip.
100%, yeah.
So I feel like be wise with who your friends are that you go on a trip with because they also kind of dictate how your trip goes and your experience
Definitely.
itself. But I feel like until you don't go there and really experience the essence of the country, the people, the pace, the sun when it beats you down, like all these little
The
things.
first word she used, you went more overriding. The first
It's-
word, essence. Woo.
Like once you're there, it's a
It's gonna
different
block you out.
kind of vibe and energy and
Yeah. Yeah.
and
no,
again, like I
definitely-
said, the people that you're with, and then you can kind of compare it to other places and just see the difference. Like, there's always going to be differences between all different carnivals,
Of course.
but there's just something
Each carnival is unique to itself.
100%.
So I've not said I won't go. You will see me there.
All right.
some point.
I'll
I
give
just
you
feel
a
like you
big
should go
wave.
there with no expectation. Like, go there with no expectation. Like, obviously, it's hard because you
Yeah, I think because
have an
everyone says
expecta-
it's the Mecca, so
'cause
I
you
have such high expectations.
because you have it, but try and go there just very open minded with no expectation and just take it in as a new person going.
You You hearing that, right?
I heard it loud and
No
clear.
expectations. Just jump on the people plane and go down the road.
Like
Just
the
go.
first time I went to Trinidad and I was on Caribbean Airlines, they literally played soca as we were landing in the country. I literally sat on the plane going, "Where the fuck are we going?" Because I've never been on a plane that did that. And then the pilot goes, "Everyone, enjoy your carnival. Tonight is Juve." Because I landed the night of Juve. What the fuck is going on right now? Like, I've done a lot of flights in my life. I've never had a plane land and do that before. You know what I mean? I was like, what is happening right now?
If it's one thing we
Yeah,
know
but
how
started
to
off
do,
your carnival right though.
And because I landed at Juve, I'd never experienced Juve in my life. I hadn't even done Juve over here. So I've literally landed, gone to a place where we're staying, gone to like have a shower where there was no hot water because they like to cut the water off in your country. And it was cold, guys. It was very cold. Anyway, I went to the shower. I went to sleep and then they woke me up and they were like, "Okay, guys, put this t-shirt on, put something you get dirty." And we were driving into Port of Spain and I was fast asleep because of time difference. I could feel the bass of the truck on the glass on my head. And I woke up, I was like, what is happening? Best night of my life.
Oh, I love that.
Honestly, it was amazing. And that was my first ever experience with Juve. And I had the greatest time.
Because we're going to ask a question about that a little later on. So if you say that is the best night of your life, you kind of answer that question. But we still ask anyway.
We'll still ask.
We still ask you anyway. You know, and you have oh yeah, we have cue cards and things now. Watch that. We're big in the dance. We're big in the dance. Sorry, shut up, Soca. Can't help it. Sorry.
Okay, so we've touched on Carnival a bit. So, what band did you play with this year? And obviously, you are a designer. We will speak about it a bit more.
Yeah.
But did you design your own costume?
No, I didn't
there?
design my own costume. I did my Monday wear for me and a group of people. And I played with Bliss this year, which was my first time playing with them. Usually I play with Tribe.
How was your experience with them?
It was good as in the service because they're much more like it was still a fun band, but a little bit more visual. They be serving you champagne and there's a prosecco cart and there's all that, and you have much more space than you have with Tribe.
Okay.
So, not
Sounds
that
like my
really want to
kind.
hear me this out loud, but
you were drinking bubbly on the road?
I drink bubbly everywhere, and then I drink Hennessy at the same time. I mix my drinks. I'm very honest about it, guys. I'm a professional at this. Don't do this at home.
In that hot sun?
In that hot sun. There's a story to follow with
Like,
how
you ever fallen
there's
off?
a story to follow of how I ended up on the end of the second day. But you guys can ask me that afterwards.
Do you have to take like a little shot or something to keep your energy up?
No, I'm a professional at this now.
Wait, a shot of what?
Let me just make a
They
disclaimer.
do those IV drip bags stuff that they do now. There's like literal parties that will pop you an IV in your arm in a party and give you an IV.
So
This
let
doesn't
me
sound
make a disclaimer from now, please.
They get all your vitamins up and then you're great to go for the rest of the trip.
I mean, I'm kind of
I've never
scared,
done
but
that.
I want one.
No, hold up.
I've never done that,
Can I make a disclaimer now, please, for all our viewers, right? This is Vanisha's way of carnival. Do not
do this at home or
do
at
not
carnival,
do it at
please.
home. Don't
Don't
do that
die.
at carnival.
No,
Anywhere in the world
health
you go to
warnings
carnival.
are coming out.
We have one rule: don't die.
Know your limit and
she
know
knows her
your
limit.
place. Know
Yeah.
your limit, know your place. You understand me? She knows she limit and she
Yeah.
knows she place
Mm-hmm.
until she get out of it.
No, but then I drink water in between the time. I take little bits of water here and there.
All right.
Small.
You're
So
better than me.
so you're saying when you're in Trinidad is Hennessy you're drinking still, no punching, no white oak and coconut
So
water.
white oak, yes,
Mhm.
100% white oak. But I'm definitely more Hennessy white oak. Punching is if I get cornered and they say take a shot and I'm trying to run away, but I literally get cornered and I have no choice but to have the shot. And then
Wait. Cornered by who?
friends that are not really friends but friends.
No, they are good friends.
Listen,
They are good
I went
friends.
to Think and Dutty. I had a great time. We had like a lot of champagne, we had a lot of Hennessy. And then, you know that moment where you feel like, this is where she fucked up. I had one of those moments because my friend came with the punch and bottle, said, Vanisha, and I didn't want to be a pussy. So I was trying to, internally, I was like, don't die. I was like, just don't even react to this. Inside, I was dying. And at that moment, I stood there. And as the sun is coming, that morning sun is pressure. When that morning sun starts to hit you, I was like, I think I might die. Like, I was just like, I need
could
water.
have just said no. You
And
could have
then
just say no.
I did. A few
Peer
times.
pressure. Peer
Oh.
I
pressure.
really did get cornered. Like, guys, I was really cornered. Like, there was nowhere to run. Like, Trinidadians don't take no for an answer.
Fair enough.
when it comes to alcohol, at least.
Oh, well, I just say no all the time.
You don't drink.
Exactly because I say no all the time.
Also, you're very tall, so it's not like I can really reach
Yeah.
above to
Whoa,
pour
whoa,
you
whoa,
a
whoa.
drink.
We said we wasn't
Like,
doing
I'm
this, right?
short. So, like, when they come to you, it's just there at
just
level.
that-
You're just there at level to be like, okay,
Oh, so
to take the shots.
so
Like,
it's a height thing.
yeah, you got like,
Yeah.
you've got, you know,
I got
something
what?
we don't have.
It's a
Listen,
height thing. Okay,
I'm
then.
5'2". Height's not on my side.
Right there.
Right. Okay. Yeah. All the excuses, and I want to blame people like us. It's okay though. It's all right. So, I'm gonna ask you, right?
Mhm.
Who is Vanisha within
Gosh.
the carnival circle, within carnival
good question.
culture? Who is Vanisha?
I feel like it's a very open question when you say like who. I'd be like, gosh, I don't even know myself, guys.
Well, but you know
Well, you
yourself
know,
within that
I-
department, right?
I'm a designer. I have an event. I have a band. I'm also very. I like my own space sometimes, but then you're also outside. So it's very there's. It depends what mood you catch me in or what time you're catching me in, depending on what's happening. You get different versions of me, but yeah. Like,
So, the Vanisha we have with us right now is the Hennessy one.
this is the Hennessy. She's got loads of costumes to design, and she also does a full-time job, and she's just trying to make shit happen.
Yeah.
guys.
Okay,
Just trying to make shit happen.
Nice. We like
you
that.
know?
We like that. We like that.
Best
So,
behavior.
so as a designer, right? Can you say what band or anything like that? Yeah.
For where? For
for-
London?
For London, yeah. For
Guys,
Nottingham.
come on now, Rain.
You know.
Rain
so,
Last Band.
yeah, we gotta know. They want to know. You know. They want to know.
So, started a band last year. It's called Rain Mass. We've done our year one. It was a lot of work.
I was gonna say, how was
Like-
your experience?
Bringing a band on the road, there's just so many things to it, let alone you're delivering costumes, you're sorting out production, you do all these things, but then to actually organize to build trucks, plan trucks. There's just so many things that go into it that you have to do. And then you've got compulsory meetings that you have to go to for health and safety, insurance. There's just so many things that a lot of people don't know.
Yeah. Is it what you
And-
expected, or
Oh, I had a crash course into last year. Like, Jesus Christ. I had to
And you
learn
still
on the
haven't- and
go.
you still haven't learned anything yet because
had to
year
learn
2
on
and
the-
3 is your toughest years.
Well, yeah, 100%.
I'm being honest
Oh
with
no,
you.
I
Yeah.
completely agree with you. But it's all, the difference in London is the formula that you worked with in year one is not the formula you're working with in year two, because the rules are always changing. That you're just having to pick up whatever you are given and work with that.
Yeah.
So I know I'm in for a roller coaster this year.
Well, if you need any help, just holler at me. You know?
Appreciate it.
You
Thank
know,
you.
my invoice will be waiting.
I'll be like, I don't know what you're talking about. You just offered this.
Yeah, I did. I offered
It's
my
right.
help.
We'll edit out that
We'll
bit
take
and
that
just
part
leave out the
out.
bit where you said any help. I'm
Um,
here.
Don't
You
worry.
remember
do
the
I,
last
so, wait,
time
so
you
do-
tried to do that and then you fall victim to it last week? It is we were
But it's okay.
recording.
Whatever invoice I give today, I'll balance out for them.
You could do whatever you want. You could do whatever you want.
It's okay. We can balance it out. We can
me.
we can zero it out
It ain't gonna come
together.
out these pockets.
We can zero it out together.
Right. So So Rain Mass is
Yeah.
your mass band, right?
Yeah.
You started that a year ago. This is your
Yeah.
second year.
Mm-hmm.
What inspiration did you get from Trinidad and Tobago and carnivals around the world to get you to that point of
What, as in
wanting
to- as in to
have your
start
own
a
band?
band?
Yeah.
Could I start? Did you get inspiration? Because you're just
You
assuming.
said, what inspiration did
Yeah,
you get?
you didn't
Yeah,
even
but
ask.
because,
Did
I
you
mean,
get
and
And
inspired?
specifically
let's
Trinidad and
think-
Tobago
I mean,
and other
I'm
carnivals.
sorry.
Exactly.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
like, I'm sure
I
Trinidad's not
can't
the only
help it.
carnival you've
After
been
she
to.
said corned beef and rice, I thought she was there. That's what it was. You know, I thought that was it right there.
Well, when I started designing over here, I started with chocolate.
Mhm.
And I designed with them for 4 years. And I realized that I had outgrown the band itself and the section itself was growing. And where I've traveled to so many different carnivals, just gonna
Whoa.
like let them know that there are others.
Mhm.
Big heart for like Trinidad and Tobago, but there are others that I've been to. There's a lot of great things that I've experienced in different carnivals and all the things that have left like core memories with me where I genuinely look back and feel like that was such an amazing moment. Like, oh my God, they did these like little things and that added to
Yeah,
my
it starts with you.
experience and
Mm.
Yeah.
it made it great for me and my friends and stuff like that. And with Notting Hill, because we've got such a multicultural carnival, and compared to the islands, the spectators over here don't understand the culture of what's being brought out to them compared to the islands. So you have something that that's kind of working against you, that you're trying to still deliver something great and deliver a great experience without having to try and combat the other thing that makes it hard, right? So when it came to rain, I spoke to Mike, who runs Chocolate. I was like, look, this is the position I'm in right now, and this is what I feel. Like, I feel like it's my time. Like, you've given me the support, and I feel like it's time that I should step out and build something like new. And they were extremely supportive, him and Sean. They were very supportive, and they guided me through things. And I've also had a lot of other people from other bands like give me advice and stuff like that. People giving you advice and doing two whole different things.
Of course.
Like, two whole different things. But I feel like unless you really don't believe in what you want to do and don't try, you're never going to really know. And I felt like I was at the point where I'm designing all these different countries. I've experienced so many things. Why not give back to my own carnival and build something amazing here for people to get value for their money, show that our carnival is just as great in a whole different way compared to the islands, and let people now come to us as well. Like, why not? And also, just for some people that can't travel, this is their one carnival, so why not give them that experience also? So I feel like that's the purpose. Like, when I decided for myself that that's what I wanted to do, and really started to give time to that thought process and actually be like, okay, I'm going to do this 100 in, not looking back, full force.
Must have been scary though, or not really?
It is, but I didn't have time to process. It was scary, because if I tell you guys all the things that went wrong, like, you're gonna look at me and be like, how? Definitely got so many more.
I wouldn't look at it like that, because I'm accustomed to it.
I got so many more grey hairs last year. Like, it was extremely unnecessary to have all these new grey hairs that did not need to be here. But
so the last year was a stressful year for everybody, but for it being your first year as well, not everybody, but
that
for a lot of people,
that would have made it a lot harder. Knowing that coming off of lockdown and COVID and not having
it was scary.
And
it was scary.
Then all of the other
unknowns,
dramas that happened with last year. So we had Martin J on, and he explained some of what happened.
I was right there with him. It happened to me as well. Like, it was that I remember getting the message on Sunday morning at 4 a.m. and I got a call Saturday at 11 p.m. I'm just finishing off wrapping up my last costumes. We're like, okay, truck's meant to be done. Get a call, and he was like, you need to check your trucks. I'm like, 4 a.m. The message comes in, and I wake up on Sunday at 7 a.m. and my team come in, pack up everything. They were like, okay, we're going right there. And I'm literally sitting there thinking, I was like, I've got a band to bring on the road with about 700 people, and I have no trucks. And you just still have to just
said again, you put it
time through and be like, okay, you don't get a chance to think, you don't get a chance to process. You're like, how do we fix this? But I'm lucky enough that I had a good, solid team around me that support me, and also didn't want to see this fail, because they saw how much I believed in it, and they saw what I was doing to the point where they believed in it, and they gave up their Carnival Sunday after 3 years, which they should have never had to do, because the plan was for everything to be ready for Saturday. It was wild. Like, it was like, I came off the road on Sunday because they told me, they were like, you might as well go Juve, because you can't build, you could do a lot of things, you can't build a truck. So after Juve, I've gone to the yard. We stayed there till like 3 a.m, doing as much as we could for the trucks. They were back there at 5 a.m, stocking up and stuff like that. We had to be on the route. I felt like a crackhead, guys. Like, there's just so many things that you're just running on fumes, thinking,
this is in between the when she'd be in Trinidad drinking champagne and Hennessy.
No, that's where I treat myself.
Listen, you need
don't listen to him. I deserve to treat myself for working
100%.
like a dog. Like, I work too hard to.
We love that.
100%.
So, all right. So, boom, you're on the road, right, with your band, costumes galore, everything. Do you take any inspiration from any designers from any other parts of the world you've been?
I think,
Trinidad. I mean, Trinidad is, as you see, the Mecca, right? But not only Trinidad, because you've been to St. Lucia before, and maybe some other kind. Even if it is you've been to Brazil for that festival, have you taken any?
I think there's always
ideas?
inspiration everywhere you go, and I don't think it specifically has to be like carnival designers. For example, like, I went to Kenya in 2018 and I was so inspired by the culture, the colors, the beads, that when I came back, I designed a costume called Lotus that had beading and rich colors. That's just because I was so inspired by Africa and the culture itself at the time. So I feel like anyone that does this, I think if you're creative in general, you get inspired by the smallest of things.
Yeah,
and I think that kind of just locks in to your head. And then if it kind of works with what you're designing, then you kind of bring in all the little things that inspired you and see how you make it work and that kind of thing. But I'm always inspired by other designs because from one creative to another, it's just always, I know how my brain works. So it's always amazing to see how theirs works and see the things that they put together. I might not have thought, oh, like, wow, like I would have never put that together, but that actually looks really, you know what I mean? So I'm always doing my research as well because I'm not trying to be them either. I'm trying to be my own designer.
Just your own,
exactly. Rather than being like another version of them, I'm trying to be a little bit different as well. So
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Well, I have a question because we've obviously spoken about Carnival. I have to touch on Rebel because I've not been yet, but
oh gosh, you have to come to Rebel.
Oh, definitely, 100% this year. It's without a doubt because everyone. No offense to nobody else, but Rebel is the only duvet that.
Why?
I ain't coming.
Stay home. You don't need to. You're
listen,
too old.
You can stay there.
Let me continue what I'm saying.
Rebel.
Granddad needs to stay home. It's fine.
But so many people are saying Rebel. Rebel is like.
You were asking for the smoke. You were asking for the smoke. You ask for smoke, you get smoke. You know what I mean? Like, come on now.
Oh my goodness.
You can be negative Nancy in the corner.
Listen, you hear what she tell me? You hear what she call me?
What did she call you?
She calling me an old man and I should stay home.
Yeah.
Well, you said you don't want to
go. That is grounds to light a fire. Sorry, I shouldn't be shouting. Keep your emotions in check.
It's being an emotional Trinidadian man, guys.
I know.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh wow. Okay. All right, go ahead, Rebel.
But Rebel said I'm 100% in attendance this year.
Yeah.
So what inspired you to start that and how was that? Because obviously that is round around the same time period when you're flat out, I'm guessing. So
Rebel came out the year before Rain.
Yep.
So 2021 is when Rebel came out.
Mm-hmm.
I already knew I was going to do Rain from 2019, but obviously pandemic, so that was kind of just put to the back burner.
Mm-hmm.
And so they're now called Sons of Soca, but they were called Spartans before.
Yeah.
So Tabani from like the pandemic of thick 2020 had been trying to get me. He was like, Vanisha, we should do an event. We should do it. And to be honest, I really was not interested. I had zero interest in doing an event. I was just starting to grow the brand as costumes, and I just become an international designer in 2019. So that's my thought process until pandemic happened. So kind of put it on pause 2020 because COVID. And then 2021 comes, literally in January, this boy calls me. He did not waste no time. The news came out literally like a couple hours, the same day he calls me, go, okay, so the world is opening. We need to start looking at it. And I was like, when did I agree to this? Like, I did not even agree to this. Like, what's happening right now? And then he was like, just be open to it. Mm-hmm. I've seen a venue. Come, let's go look at the venue. So the first venue we ever used, we went to go see the venue. It was like big green open area. And in my head, I was like, it's just another duvet outdoors. Like, what is this? I was like, this doesn't make us different. So I'm just looking around going, what makes us different? This does not make us different.
You need
and then the lady, there was a barn there. The lady was like, well, if it rains, you can move your event into here. So we're now walking up to this barn. It's a equestrian barn, so it's a big, massive barn where they train the horses and dogs and all this stuff. And she literally just opens it, and it was dark inside because what they had done with that barn is they made it an indoor cinema during the pandemic for cars to drive in.
Yeah.
So they had put black curtains on the top of all the windows and all the sides, just like 2/3 of it. Mm-hmm. So as soon as she opened it, I instantly knew. Straight away.
Was that, yep.
Straight away.
Mind just
before they even put the lights on, before Tabani even knew I was on board, they opened the door. The lady was going to put the lights on. I'm looking at it in the dark going, we can have trucks here. We can have this. This will be sick. We can have everyone in the middle. We can put staging here. Literally, my mind was doing all of that. And we walked back out. Hadn't even spoken to the boys. They were all having this conversation with the lady. And as we're in the car, she was like, so Vanisha, what do you think? Da-da-da. I was like, if we do it in this barn, nowhere else, I said, I'm on board. And literally that day we went home and everyone was like trying to come up with names for it. And I was like writing all these names, and I already knew I had like Rain on the side. So I was like writing different names, seeing what would like fit. And I wrote Rebel there, just kind of like I'm very much a person that likes like one syllable, like very clean,
Yeah.
very sharp.
Yeah.
You know, long
Straight to the
name.
point.
Don't need no
Rebel.
long name. You don't need
Yeah.
any of that. And then when we started to tell the team, they were like, it was actually Triple M because he was initially meant to be the third partner that was on Rebel. And so we had a call with him, and he was like, he goes, yeah, Rebel Juve sounds good. And I was like, right, like it kind of just, it's clean.
Yeah.
It gives that
It's like
energy.
punchy. Yeah.
And then and
And it
then,
fits with Juve, Rebel. Like,
yeah, basically in
yeah.
a nutshell. And then the fact that we were doing a different kind of event to the other Juves, because I feel that's also the other thing is I wanted us to be different in every way possible. I wanted you guys to have another different kind of experience because we have Juves here and they've done amazingly, but there's no point just doing another one.
Yeah.
Let's do something different. And that's how Rebel came along. And year 3 already, which is wild to me because it feels like yesterday that we just started this, and the fact that we're even talking about number 3 is nuts.
It's how it's grown as well. Because everyone is just like Rebel. And I'm just like, okay, fine, yeah. I was gonna go, but I have to go because literally everyone's like, so you going Rebel? I'm just like, yeah. Even the event that you put out the other day, I'm sure that sold out straight away.
Which is actually even I was a little bit in shock because when we put it out, within under 20 minutes, our early birds were gone, our first batch of females, and we hadn't even unlocked the second batch because we didn't expect it to do that. So people thought that we didn't unlock it, like thought that we just didn't put it on and went straight in, like it sold out.
Yeah.
So I was looking on the app and I was like, T, we need to release the second batch. There ain't no tickets. You know, you're refreshing going, nah, this is what's happening right now.
What's going
because
on?
we only did our first one last year.
People have been working on their summer bodies, you know, so they want to test it out.
But this is like a summer. This is our little brunch event.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Summer brunch, but
they
it was.
Want to,
listen,
they
it's
want
word
to come out.
It's word of mouth.
It was
People
they
have
want
heard.
to come out.
Yeah,
it was.
It's been a cold winter. You know? People want to come out and enjoy themselves from early. They want to get an early start.
Yeah. And look, they want to attend good events. Like, so there's nothing bad that I've no one said anything
I'm
negative.
glad. I think for us, like, we really put a lot of time into building an experience.
You can tell.
And I think honestly, that's literally like we'll pay the money to build you an experience so that it's not just another, oh, you're walking to another club or you're walking to like, we want you to come in there and feel like, oh, this is actually tropical vibes. Yeah. Like we're setting you up and saying, okay, dress like this. So when everyone's coming in, it's vibrant, it's fun, like all the little, it's just little details for me. I think that makes a little difference for us over here because we should be able to experience that here as well.
100%. You don't need to go to the Caribbean just to get it. We can
do it here as well. Yeah, 100%. I think
I love to wear short pants, so
Can you?
Of course. Pom shorts, no.
God.
Normal shorts, yes.
Couldn't think of anything worse.
Well, there's the only 2 options that is happening. You have normal shorts.
The image of you in pom shorts.
He said hoochie daddy.
You know, yes. No, my sister, there's jamming on the hoochie daddy shorts though. My sisters and them is jamming. They'll be like, nope, you can't wear those. Are hoochie daddy shorts. I'm like, so what am I supposed to do? You know, for me to shop is very hard.
I was gonna say, aren't all shorts hoochie daddy shorts?
I was about to say, like, when they're reaching, like,
it's real hard. You know, so I have to make a choice. Either it's hoochie daddy. I'm not wearing pom shorts. So it have to be hoochie daddy, or sometimes I'll buy I'll just, you know, I will get a longer pants and then cut it and sew it and
to make it make it the right length for you.
Listen, you're a designer as well.
I'm a little better designer, but
last episode you was an artist.
Nothing like the nothing like the creators over there now. You know, the Vanishas of the world and thing. But I just know to just do a little needle and thread. If I joke my hand, but small thing.
We're here for it. 100%.
You know, I think that we're going to ask you. I want to ask you, music-wise, right? How important is soca on the road for you?
Extremely important.
Or are you happy with how it was? The Carnival Committee last year said 90% of this and 10% of everything else to appease the other people within.
Well, I think when you're adding that little 10% is obviously what's current or kind of works with the soca genre, like songs. Like you're not just going out your way to go play like Afrobeats. Like obviously you've seen where Marshall brings all the Afrobeats. Yeah. Where he kind of mixes the two genres. Yeah. So if you're doing it like that, then fair enough. But it doesn't need to take over your entire day. But it's not something necessarily you need to have. And the same goes for like a little bit of dancehall because you have got a crowd there that also listens to that. But you don't have to play that the entire day. But if you play a little bit or a little bit in between, it kind of mixes up for it because especially when you're on the road for such a long day and you're hearing, you have multiple DJs and obviously they listen to what each other play, but there's you don't want it to be a repetition. So
Yeah.
if you can break it
Yeah.
up a little bit, then
Yeah.
fair enough. But keep it predominantly soca, then 100%. That's what it should
Okay.
always be, especially for carnival.
I heard you say Marshall in there, right?
Yeah.
Did you go to his event on
I
the Friday?
actually didn't. I fell asleep. Guys, you need to understand, I was in Trinidad for 18 days. If you saw how many parties I went to, at that point in time, I'd gone to a breakfast fair the day before. I was at something else. I was at AM Beach. And then some next fair, like, I died. And then I had Ambush when Marshall was having it. So Ambush was right after.
Yeah.
So, and it was all the way in South. Like, it
Yeah.
was sleep.
So what was your top 3 events then?
Stinking Dirty,
Mm-hmm.
Soca.
Mm-hmm.
Third one. See, the third one will kind of the entire with. So there's Sun Nation, Brainwash,
Mhm.
Picnic.
Yeah.
Wow, there's too many ties in there.
Yeah, like those
trust
three.
me,
Those
it's
three.
crazy.
So top 5 then.
No,
we've
so
got-
those 3 will be like in my
Joint.
top 3, like joint, because the production that they do, the event as
Mhm.
a whole, like the themes that they go with, the setup. There's just so much thought process that goes into it, especially now that I do events.
Mhm.
These
You
are the
can
things that I
appreciate
look
them,
at, so I
yeah.
can appreciate so much more, like the experience that they're giving people. So those 3 there. But number 1, and I changed my flight to go to Stinking Dirty because I was meant to go in on the 14th. When they launched Stinking Dirty, I literally spoke to Voice. I said, "You guys gonna make me change my flight?" And they started laughing. I said, "You guys are taking the piss." And I really changed my flight. And I was trying to go in on the Friday on Army, but the flights were rammed, so I had to go on the Thursday. I said, "I'm about to go sleep in the savannah in a tent because what am I doing in Trinidad 6 extra days? Like, what am I really doing here for all these extra days? Like,
You mean what you doing? Trust me, it's a real thing to do. And you're right by Savannah, you could eat.
my dad
you
don't
could
have a house
easy-
there, so when you're trying to get accommodation in Trinidad, which your people like to rape people,
Whoa,
might
whoa,
I
whoa,
say.
whoa, whoa,
Mhm.
whoa.
Your people are raping people
Whoa.
for
You
accommodation,
see, we go
might I
again,
say.
right? Your
Mhm.
people. Who you calling your
Listen,
people?
well, you was
be
big
ramming on
Trinidad.
Well, it's my
Trinidad.
people, yes.
So your
Listen,
people,
But I cannot come for somebody on the front door.
listen, I'm
I
just
can't come
saying,
for them on the
The
front door.
accommodation is
me and
yeah.
my tent was going to be in the savannah. And then I was going to be bathing at the Juvets because what was happening with accommodation prices?
Bathing
I was
in the
there
sea.
literally.
It was
But,
pretty ridiculous.
yeah,
look,
this
it
year was extortionate
And
prices.
it's not going to get any different. Yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, like I'm lucky. I have friends out there and they have family, so I was okay.
Mm.
But I can't imagine for someone trying to come in
Yeah.
and really try and get that full
Experience.
experience,
Yeah.
like what you're saving up just to.
Selling
So
your
would you
kidney
say the 18 days is a full experience?
It's wild.
and...
Like it's wild. Like I was trying to get out of the matrix at the end of it. I was really trying to get out of the country because I couldn't cope. Like if they could have kept me there longer, they probably would have, and I would have become.
Listen, you need
I
to
should
get
have
a
got
house
married
over
with kids
there.
at that point for me there 18 days. Like honestly, like
Hold
it was wild.
Hold on, time out.
You need to
It was
find yourself a
wild.
Trini
Because you know
husband
most
honestly.
and
people
just
travel the same week of Carnival, right?
I used
So they reach on the Monday. Some people come.
I used to
Some
come
people
in on
come
the
down for
Thursday.
on the
I
Thursday.
used to come in on Thursday.
Yeah, the Thursday before
Yeah,
Carnival week.
yeah.
Carnival week, right?
Yeah.
And then you just get like 6 days, 7 days, and
So
then you're back, right?
when I first used to come, I would come in on Army Friday, and then I would leave like the day after Ash Wednesday, so Thursday.
Yeah.
And then they brought Last Jam, which is now the Saturday.
Mhm.
So then I would come in on the Thursday, Carnival Thursday, and just get like where it's straight pace. Like from Thursday onwards, you've got all the
Yeah.
events that you want to go to, and it's just go time. There ain't no sleep. It's literally team no sleep. One rule: don't die, and then you just go,
Yep.
and you just run it straight through. And then, but back then, Ash Wednesday didn't used to have events. Thursday didn't have events. Now there's like
No, it's
PCR.
blasphemy.
Now there's like Momentum.
Blasphemy.
There's pool party. There's Ryan's like post carnival depression, like relief. Sorry, so it's only the Friday, and then you got Last Jam. So you're just
yeah, I saw the event calendar for this year, and I was just like, how
you're
do you
just
do
still
this?
going the whole way through. So this is the first time I've gone back from going before Army Friday, and I've gone on the Thursday, and I've stayed till like the day after Last Jam. I had to escape.
Yeah. So as a seasoned carnival goer, right? What would be 3 tips that you would give someone that wants to go for the first? Like say Annie,
Yeah.
she wants to go Trinidad Carnival for the first
Okay.
time, right? And any of our other viewers on Shutter
Mhm.
Soca,
Yeah.
what
So I know
would you
my
say to
5
them?
fets that I must attend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you know your fets that you need to attend. So you don't really pick the people you travel with wisely,
Yeah.
because you don't want to spend that much money going to have a great experience and it be dictated by the people you travel with, because that's also part of your trip. That will always be my first thing, because I've done many trips where, you know, all of a sudden something goes sour and then you're kind of tiptoe. You don't want your trip to be about that.
No, I've done. Yeah, I've done that. It's long.
Never have I.
It's just,
Do you know? Yeah.
nobody.
Maybe men are different.
If you can get a chance to also stay a little bit and actually get to see the country, I was trying to say.
You need to find friends. There you go. They go, a shot of Soca. There you go. Super Trini, he needs a friend.
You know how you have GoFundMe, guys? We need to find your friends. What's the GoFundMe version of finding a friend?
Don't friend me. Yes? Don't friend me. Don't friend me. I'll break out of that cry one time. Don't friend me. Don't friend me. Don't friend me.
Listen,
okay.
if you see him out in a fet, go and
No. I was alone. I
literally.
good. I quite happy. I go stand up in the corner and one. You know, hug up myself and thing. I good. Please and thanks, eh?
So I'd say that's one. I would say
Any particular bands that you would say to go with?
Tribe is my go-to.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. Like I said, I played with Bliss. They give an amazing experience. They really look after you. You have the space on the road, all of that stuff. But for me, I like Zest. I like Pump. So after I do with my pretty, take my picture, my bougie, all that stuff, my backpack comes off.
Yeah.
Like,
time for you
I
to enjoy
want
yourself.
pace. I want to pub. I want to have fun.
Yeah.
And I feel like they were a little bit like it happened. Apparently, it became like that after lunch. But after lunch, we went to Tribe because we also had a lot of friends in Tribe, so we kind of split our day that way. So I never got to see what it was like over there. So I can't say what it was like. But for the first part, it was very chill, very mellow, very relaxed, very cute. You know, those kind of things, and can drink to your heart's content. Like, you get served quick. Like, you get that personal service. So you get that service for what you're paying for.
Yeah.
But if you want pace, then Tribe. So yes, go Tribe.
Tribe. Me, it's just the road. I only know Tribe.
But humor. Well, I don't experience humor, so I can't really say on that.
But definitely, your experience is different. Will be different to mine because, like I said before, my experience, I was there before and the build up.
Yeah.
And I like that when they drive into town and you see them still building the stages and thing. You go onto the avenue and people coming on the avenue for the early evening.
It's like the energy slowly building.
The energy is building and things like that. And then you have a lot of events every week.
Yeah.
Radio stations.
Like, they start doing events from the 1st of Jan.
Yeah.
Their carnival starts on the 1st of Jan. Like, that's not even a joke.
Oh, sorry.
Wrong already. 26th of December.
Oh, sorry. Boxing Day. There you go.
Boxing Day.
And when does it finish?
Ash Wednesday. Technically Ash Wednesday. It's
but
meant
now
to
there's
finish.
events afterwards. So wait till last jam.
But you have your last jam. You also could go to Tobago and you'll have parties a whole weekend as well.
So you have the whole of the month for February, basically.
Never. Okay.
So book yourself.
Piece of advice: if you go to Tobago, don't take the boat. Fly.
Why?
The boat is horrendous.
Listen.
I get seasick. So
the boat is horrendous.
Listen, don't study Vanisha, right? If it is you've never seen, like,
guys, true story. They said they didn't have enough sick bags, so they made people be like, you get sick, here, share a bag.
Listen,
true story.
Vanisha.
Do not take the ferry.
My shutter Soca
to
people,
Tobago.
listen to me very carefully, right?
It's traumatizing.
That is Vanisha's experience.
Look, I don't even get seasick. I was just watching people share bags. It was horrible.
If you want to see, if you take the boat in the daytime,
I did take it in the daytime.
Hold on, let me sell it at the front way now.
Don't you sell it?
Let me sell it. Hold on, let me sell it.
Lies.
If you take the boat in the daytime, you're able to see the flying fish. You're able to see the dolphins.
When you're passing your sick bag to someone else,
no.
You can see someone's flying fish coming out.
Annie.
Sorry,
you can feed the flying fish.
How long is this boat?
It's usually about 4 hours.
You don't want to be on there.
3 hours.
How long is the flight?
15 minutes.
There you go.
Listen. Watch me. If you want a true
15 minutes.
If you want a true inter-island experience between Trinidad and Tobago, and you don't mind taking a boat, and it doesn't bother you to be on a boat,
if it doesn't bother you to share sick bags,
soak up the experience. Don't study them.
Said I couldn't. No.
Don't study them.
Guys, never again.
If it is their belly not strong enough, it's not we fault. All right?
No, I genuinely get
people were even sleeping on the floor of the boat, guys. That's to add to the experience
That's because they're tired. They're taking that 3 hours to chill.
They just couldn't cope. They started to look. People that went on there looking tan and yellow came off looking grey,
Watch,
pale
listen.
and grey.
That's because
Like it was not okay.
That's because they were trying to get back to their normal blood flow because they've been such on a hiatus.
They need the
in all kind of
the
effects.
IV bag.
Yeah,
They needed
exactly.
the IV bag for sure.
So imagine you could actually that would be amazing.
Mm.
You literally sell that as part of going on the boat. Watch me, when you get on the boat, you'll have 3 hours to really just
What?
get
So
a
as
little
a
bit.
as a relaxation.
Exactly, as a relaxation. You understand?
You get
me?
your IV
Instead of that
bag.
15 minutes, when it is you jump on a plane, you go for that
I
15
ain't
because you
listening
have to
to
sit on the.
anything you're saying.
You see, you see, Vanisha,
I'm listening to
you're
Vanisha and I'm
listening.
gonna
I ain't
take a
listening
But
to
hopefully
flight.
you
one
will,
thing
okay?
he's saying.
Hopefully
He's being a
anybody
scammer.
else, if you like a boat, if you like a boat,
He sells
take the
lies.
boat. If you like a boat,
No, take the boat to like and go down the islands.
and you will
DDI.
see, you
I
will see
can't
the
listen. I
islands.
No,
You
genuinely
will see
get
the
seasick.
coast. You will see Venezuela, the coast of
Oh, that's
Venezuela.
cute.
You will see so much.
That
You know,
is
going
nice,
across the
but
barrier.
I get seasick on boat parties. I don't think I
Yeah,
can do that.
but it's such
You're
an
missing the big
amazing
problem
thing.
that she has.
Listen,
It's the
I'm not
season.
studying Annie. I'm
It's
not
not
studying
everything
Annie.
else.
No,
Like
it's the
Annie,
and it's the fault of
you
me
do
being
you,
sick
boo
and having
boo.
to share
You
the
do
bag,
you.
and then someone else.
I think
Passes
since
me
then,
the
this
sick-
was 2013.
Walk
So
with
I
your
think
own
they might have
bag.
got more bags now, guys. So-
Yeah.
Walk with your own bag, okay? If it is you're not going to be walk with your own bag. Be responsible. Walk with your own bag.
I actually do.
All right? Shucks.
I've been caught out one before.
I
I
can't
genuinely.
understand
That's
all
what I'm
you
saying,
told,
guys. When you
man.
go on a plane, walk with your own life jacket just in case. What?
You're
What?
pushing it to the extreme. now,
What?
Vanisha.
I'm confused.
I don't even know where we were
Oh
going.
my
with
goodness.
this.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
well, I have a question. Since we're talking about carnival
Mm-hmm.
and Trinidad in particular,
Mm-hmm.
we did it on our last episode, touching on the music. What was your top song for Soca? For carnival? Trinidad?
It was hard because there's songs that I didn't like prior that when I went there, the feeling
Mhm.
was completely different.
Mm-hmm.
So the obvious ones was like Come Home and Hard Fare. Like, but genuinely when you heard it in a fair or on the road,
Yeah.
the crowd was just so
Yeah.
electric.
Hard fit. I can't lie to you. It gets me
Like
going,
it was
guys.
so electric. Like at some point like I said, when I first landed there, I didn't like Come Home. And then when I saw Skinny perform it, I literally just looked around going, oh my
when
God.
you saw who perform it? Skinny?
Yeah.
And who else?
She wasn't there when I first watched
Sadness.
it.
Sadness.
I was just like,
So I'm just saying based on him just performing
Yeah.
it
Yeah,
and her
it's
vocals, just
still-
watching
yeah.
him perform it
Yeah.
at this fair. For a second you made me think question. I was like, did I say the right person sang this song?
I
Like,
know, that's what I was just like,
I
that
literally
is
looked,
the
I
art,
was
that is
like,
the
then I was
right
like, wait,
person.
what did I say something wrong? No, like she wasn't there when he performed on that day. But just to
Which
watch
fete
him,
was that one?
Nadia art form. It was like the
Okay,
Thursdays,
right,
where
Thursday,
right where
yeah.
literally just to watch him, and it wasn't even like it was a good size fair, but it wasn't like anything like crazy humongous.
Mm.
But just to watch them and feel that crowd,
Mhm.
you just have to stand there for a moment and be like, wow, like okay, this is
Goosebumps, right?
yeah,
Goosebumps.
like you're literally in that song, you're in those words, you are having this moment of what they're singing. Hardfet is just Hardfet. Bungie's just amazing performer in
Listen,
general,
he's- yeah.
like as a lyricist in general. He just, and when the people start to perform it and
Mhm.
you're just there like,
I'll be one of them people. I don't even know all the words.
I just over here smiling. Carry
Yeah.
on. Carry on.
I already said I got Engine Room to Death, Love Olatunji,
Yes.
and that song is just so catchy. Ego Jam, Neutron, all these songs. Like there was just so many moments with like, obviously guys, my Zest songs, Temper, Young Brother.
Listen,
The- You
Anyway.
see, like and Temper did so well this season, like as in it's so
Yeah.
funny
Was
like
this
to watch her
before or after
perform.
she got wine from Ding Dong, from Viking?
That was
Ding Dong?
after. That was after. Like even then, like she's on stage, you could see how happy she is to be on that stage. Her mom's there watching her perform, and she's just, even though some of the things she's saying, and then her mom's watching, you're like, whoa,
Yeah.
like whoa, this is a bit weird, but but it's just, and then yeah, like there's just
So
so
you're
many
liking-
moments. Yeah,
Are you liking 2023 Soca then?
I am. Like it's definitely grown on me from going Trinidad for sure. Like at first I was like, okay, this sounds a bit slow. Like there's some things that I like Voicey. I'm always gonna love Voicey. Like
Mhm.
always Soca, song as well. Alison, like I love him in general as a performer as
Yeah.
well. But until you go there and you're already there and you actually hear things and you feel it in that moment, that's when everything grows. So I feel like it's gonna be a good year for Soca for sure. Yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah.
Why are you laughing over there in the corner?
I'm not laughing. I'm just so I can't just sit down and listen.
No, because you like to interrupt and add your 2 pence on how great
I
Trinidad
just
is.
sat and listened. I just sat and listened. You know that soca music for 2023 has done a good job so far.
It
you
is,
know?
I
I
think.
think so.
has done an amazing job. You know, this part of the program on Shatter Soca is where it is. We did ask you, you know, your top 3 songs. You
It's
know,
hard.
and she
Hard, guys.
100% admitted that it was
Listen,
hard.
she
It
did.
was
She changed
hard.
her mind a couple of times.
It's hard because you go for the obvious, and then they were like, "Oh, well, what was your, road march?" And guys, my road march was "Come Home." It wasn't hard fit. Sorry, but that's just my personal feelings. Shut up. But you had to be there. You went home on the 6th of
Listen,
Feb, so I don't
I
know
was
what you're
in
like
enough-
swaying
I
side to
was
side
in
for.
enough. I was in enough events.
It's not the
where
same
it
as
is-
being on the road
it's
in
not the same.
costume and
Listen,
No, it's
experiencing it.
not.
You can't compare
Even
that.
for me, there's certain songs that I hear and I'm just like, I cannot wait to be behind the truck with my
I-
friends.
And you feel
drunk.
that bass, and you
Yep, you feel the
yeah.
bass.
Like I said,
Preferably
I
in the
called
Caribbean,
it.
I feel the sun as well.
You
and
see them
I
waving their big
called it.
flags on the
Yeah,
walls.
it's a
and
different
I
experience.
called it from day one. I said, if Bungie decides to bring this song as a road match song, and he brings out a road mix for it, this
The
song,
road mix for it was very good.
the road mix,
The road mix for it was very good.
But
Like, the road mix was extremely good for it. Like, you can't deny
yeah,
the road mix for
once he drops a
the
road
road
mix
mix for
that
Hard
tune,
Fet was
bam.
yeah. Like when you heard that,
yeah, you was in it
Yeah.
because it just kept on building you and just
Yeah.
kept in you that energy. And
Yeah.
then when it is he hit you with, I ain't come here for no stuff.
just come out on the other side with like heart palpitation.
Boom.
Like, for real, you have to go stand there for a corner and have a little breather, like
Yeah.
calm yourself down a little
And then
bit.
come again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like you're really tired at it. Like when that
Yeah.
song's done, you're like, okay, I need
Yeah,
to
I
just
need that
chip.
to-
I need to
yeah.
slow chip now because
yeah.
my heart is
Something to,
my heart is beating from my chest a bit too
Yeah.
hard. I might drop dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. So we have our producers made sure and line up the songs that you chose. But to ease us into that, right?
Yeah.
Annie was talking about other songs that we usually would when it is we last recorded. She chose her 3 songs. No,
Mhm.
actually, she chose 4.
I chose 4. Can I even remember my 4?
It was
can.
4,
It was. Okay.
and I only chose 3. Now you see how
Well,
that
technically,
balance is.
2 was on the same rhythm, so.
Yeah, but I only chose,
One on
but
the
it wasn't
same.
fair.
So technically, you've chosen 1. No, I'm joking.
Kinda, but there's a story behind it.
Yeah,
without
we'll
those
hear the-
songs.
It have a story behind your rhythm because we
Yeah.
know it's not songs, it's our rhythm.
Yeah,
It is
okay,
a
fine.
rhythm.
Yeah.
There's behind the rhythm, guys, because I like this. Huh?
But Annie, you chose a song that you heard and you thought was good,
Mhm.
and it was with a soca artist,
Mhm.
but you preferred the dancehall artist on
Do you
the
know
same
what?
song.
I just think the dancehall artist is very, very versatile. Very versatile. So yeah, I like the dancehall artist part on the song,
Mm,
but it's a bad song.
it's a bad song.
It's a bad song.
All right. But remember, you don't dance in party and things. So when you hear that, no, that's a lie.
No, I lie. I
That's
say
a lie.
I dance, but I dance by myself. Or with my friends.
Party for one. Still good
Yeah.
party.
We need to do the whole conversation we did last time about how men can't always whine. They're like, Tadaga.
I'm not going.
Sometimes we just wanna be left
I
on our
am not
own.
doing that. I am
Okay.
sorry for them, fellas, and them. I'm sorry for them. I am sorry for them. But we're gonna play Annie's choice, and then we're gonna go down the road Vanisha's
Yeah, Vanisha's rhythm.
Yeah. all 3 songs.
Well, yeah.
Oh wait,
No,
it's
not
your
that one.
choice.
It's gonna be Annie's song is.
Wait, I changed my mind because I had the dancer one and I changed it.
But you
to-
have yours as Busy Signal, right?
I had Busy Signal, but then I changed it.
You change it.
That's not the one that I sent. No, I sent Hall of
Oh,
Fame.
Hall of Fame,
That
right?
is my choice.
Good song.
Aye.
Aye,
Yes.
see?
Yeah.
Hall of
So
Fame.
Hall of Fame, please, producers.
Oh
Or
my
producer,
goodness.
should I say. Shout out Carib Culture always.
Give me some. Give me some. Give me some.
Don't worry, friend. Don't worry, partner. This is not the end. We time coming back again.
Hey! Sorry.
You said it
That
was
is a song.
I
That
thought
is a song.
there was no whining and dancing. Come look. Come look. Come look.
Residence, boy, can't live in the past, so
Look for where. Tune. Hold up, right? I remember now why that is your song because you were listening to my radio, my radio
yeah,
show,
yeah,
and you tagged me
yeah,
when it is you was jamming to it in
Yeah.
your car.
yeah.
Ah,
So you're saying it's because of you I like the song?
yep, 100%.
Fair enough. Nothing to do with the
Must take
artist.
credit for everything.
It's
Sorry, no, but it just
But
hit
I
no,
actually did,
It
yeah.
literally
I
just
did.
hit me.
yeah.
Because when I was
I mean,
was
to be
DJing somewhere
fair,
else and
to
she
cut you
tagged
off,
me.
I liked the song before.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, we're gonna give it to him because he played it on his radio show. Obviously, I like
energy.
it now with energy.
Energy.
And I did
Yeah.
tag him in
Sorry.
the post. But yeah, it's my tune. And I like the message in the song. Like, I like it.
No, yeah, that
Yeah.
Hall of Fame.
It's a very good song.
Did you see him perform? Did you see Michael
Yeah.
perform? He's
so
awesome,
good.
right?
He's so good.
His outfits are different too, eh?
He
Yeah,
is.
yeah, yeah.
His
His
outfits,
outfits
but
are
he's
nice.
a very good performer. He's very present and he does it. He gives it all to the people on that stage, bro.
Yeah, he's
Energy.
good.
For 100%.
Yeah,
He
he's
does.
good.
100%.
He's good. So we're going on to your rhythm. Thank you very much, Annie, for
You're welcome.
reliving that
You're
memory.
welcome,
I ain't
you're
gonna lie,
welcome, you're
that
welcome.
tune Hall of Fame, yeah, nice tune.
What?
Vanisha's rhythm.
Which one are we going for on the rhythm? So
Well,
we can...
she must start with Young Brother, I think. You know,
Yeah.
the
We're gonna
road
start-
jam, right?
Yeah.
On the trailer, it's
Yeah.
on the trailer. What's the rhythm called again? Trailer.
Traffic. Trailer. Trailer. Can't even speak. Trailer jam.
Yeah, trailer jam rhythm.
At Kenco,
You know,
we're celebrating
Brother
100
on the trailer
uplifting
jam rhythm.
years of
Because you have to
great
set the
tasting
tone for this a
coffee.
little bit. Like, you know, when the sun's going down and then the music's pumping and they start to play this. You've already done everything. You're not doing all the pretty, like, everything's come off. And then you start to hear this, like, pumping hard. Come on now.
Have a wine in major and your waistline bad like danger. You have a wine in major and your waistline got that flavor. Bubble and wine, bubble and wine. You look good when you shake your behind. Bubble
You see
and
people doing the most of that.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised. But because we saying it's Vanisha's rhythm, right? Because we asked her to choose 3 songs.
So then we go into tempo.
And then we go into tempo on the same rhythm. So so this is when the sun down then.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Background story,
Set the
guys.
scene.
I paid for a frontline costume with this. Big frontline. Big money, right? I started the day, hair up, all cute, costume, all piece of my costume, you know. I came home with a panty, a stocking, and a t-shirt. And as soon as I got that t-shirt, they played this rhythm. And when I tell you, I had the most amount of fun.
That's what kind
I
of
left my people. They played this. I literally left. I went straight to the tuck. I was jamming on my ones, living my best life with the sun down, my drink in my hand,
in a
Was
t-shirt
it,
and what?
was it Hennessy
t-shirt,
or champagne
a
at this point?
thong.
What
And
was in the cup?
my costume came with stockings because
Mm-hmm.
usually I don't wear stockings. If not, that would have come off too if it didn't. If it wasn't a crate. Because I really came home with a thong and a stocking, guys. And the rest of my costume I left on the street of Trinidad.
Sounds like a good night. Or a good day, I should say. Good carnival.
I had a great time.
Let's
Producers,
let
just
her
play the song,
relive the
please.
moment.
I can't hear no
Let-
more about the wardrobe. Can't hear no more. Good.
Feel like, yeah, we need to give
I had
you
a great time, guys.
a good 30 seconds to a minute of this song so you can fully enjoy it.
Like, you just have to say
Yeah,
out
give
the
us a whole
moment.
minute, yes? Because
Yeah.
please leave your clothes on this time.
Yeah,
thanks, eh?
please, you
100%.
can't leave the set
Yeah,
today. And,
yeah.
It's
Yeah,
too cold.
Please and
Heck,
thank you.
We are back in London.
This one is Temper. Oh my goodness.
Die where you lie, die where you lie.
Oh my goodness.
T-E-M-P-A in the soca. Holla the hot gal, wine and bend over. T-E-M-P-A in the soca. Holla the hot gal, holla the hot gal. Push, back ride it by the truck. By the truck, ride it by the truck. Go your bed. Back ride it by the truck. By the truck, ride
Oh,
Oh,
you was behind, you was by the truck.
Yeah,
by
I
the truck,
was,
by the
yeah.
truck.
by the truck. By the truck, ride it by the
Okay.
truck. Ride it by the truck. Go your push. Back ride it by the truck. I come to open Pandora box. I come to
You know what I mean? There'll probably be footage somewhere. Somewhere.
They wouldn't even know it was me. They'll be like, those you see a random t-shirt.
Yeah, no t-shirt in the band, right?
T-shirt, you know what I
My
mean? They'll be like, what
goodness.
t-shirt here?
My
It was bright
goodness.
yellow as well. Some
Wow.
Eddie Juve t-shirt that my friend had on his head. I said, is that t-shirt? I said, take it off your head right now. I had to get out of that costume, but it was too much. I needed to be free.
Needed to free up and
So
enjoy
you set the
yourself.
tone for the first two, right?
Yeah.
And the last one, the rhythm, right? I like the tune too. I ain't gonna lie. I really like that tune. You know, and have you heard that song before? Trinidad Killer. Right on.
Right down to
Yeah,
your,
till you what?
to your what?
Till you what? Till you what?
Lie down.
Yeah, till you lie down. Trinidad Killer.
Order breakfast for
Um,
dinner
Yeah,
on
right,
Uber
right,
Eats.
right.
Consume the new season of Mandalorian exclusively on Disney Plus.
What TMP in
She's
your
getting
center?
emotional.
Oh, yeah. Oh my goodness. Trinidad Killer. This tune was nice. I ain't gonna lie. Right down, Trinidad Killer.
Could sleep till our next day. It's bad when we bounce up. Right
Oh, this is my favorite one of the rhythm.
It's bad when we bounce up. Right down is non-stop. Oh, you don't know how to lime our. You forget how to drink our. Oh, you don't know how to zest our. Just bring the bottle and we take a shot. Oh, you don't know how to lime our.
I actually want to hear the chorus bit so I can sing it.
Bring the bottle and we take a shot. Where we going right down? Where we going right down? Where we going right down? Right down till we lie down.
There you go. I'm happy now.
Oh my goodness.
So that was
Right
your favorite
on.
rhythm for Carnival? For Trinidad?
It wasn't even my favorite. It was just when the song goes on and they play this and you feel the bass. It's a good time.
Because we're not going on small fed, right?
That
Let me
part.
extend my apologies. Only Vanisha by Big Truck with tongues on and a t-shirt whining down, right? That's the remix for today.
The hard fit.
Yeah, that's the hard fit for today. Nice.
I left my money on the street, guys.
Oh,
With no
don't kill
apology,
me.
yeah?
None.
With no apology.
Oh yeah, panty and a stocking is all I have to show that I had a costume.
I was going to ask what was your choice, but
Well, I mean, it's an extension. Like, for me, gosh, all you know, I love music, right? I love all genres. And Viking Ding Dong, he's come a long way in a short space of time. And I know naturally it's because of he's been with 96.1 for a long time. He's worked with Bungie Garland and and stuff like that. And he's moving from strength to strength. And his song Drink and Party,
Oh,
like I said in the last episode, and I'll say it again, when I first heard the song,
you'd be singing it straight away.
like it's a tune that I would probably have a bottle of Hennessy in my hand.
yeah,
But I'm not
the
drinking it
man
though.
don't drink.
I'm not
Just
drinking
there
it,
holding it.
you know,
like literally.
because I don't want my mother to see me with the bottle of Hennessy in my hand.
and you just be like straight away jump
You
into
know?
it, like. with your
And
crew.
then the remix of the for me, the remix for me is just as good because Jamaica Carnival is happening,
Right around the corner.
you know,
Around
and
the corner,
Viking Ding Dong has come together with Ding Dong,
Yeah.
you know, to bring out a drink and party remix. And for me, tune
Yeah.
hard, it's nice. So for me, guys, this is my selection for this episode. Recap of Trinidad and Tobago Carnival, as well as introducing you to the lovely Vanisha. My tune is Drink and Party, the remix, Viking Ding Dong and Ding Dong. Selector, play my radio.
Yeah. We here for a good time, not a long time. Yo, Viking ding dong. A ding dong, ravers, bring me another round. Watch this now.
Listen to the lyrics.
Bring a bottle of rum, we party in the sun. Music for dinner, dancing for the lunch. We no violent, we younger jab, we no punch. And then we party, we no leave, we come till
It'll
it
be
done.
amazing to make
Besides,
Yeah.
nobody can come kill my vibes. Ravers, Vikings, worlding outside. Girl from the tropics, I wind up on time with the rubber waistline. She got it like one. Bend over, touch the ground. Few, who got it like you? 3, girl I climb up like 3. I 10 to 1 in a ravers party. 4, please pour the liquor some more.
Or you have no idea now.
Eyes closed.
Or
Eyes
you
closed.
have
Eyes.
no idea what it is I be doing in that corner. Because I'll be facing so. I just be in my corner. And I good. I ride it. I enjoy myself. If another day, I'll be behind the decks, behind the DJ booth, and I will take my fat ride it. Ride on, ride it. You know? So don't judge me.
This is why you don't have friends. And
Huh?
this is why you don't have friends. Because you're just...
Could you please not
antisocial.
say that on the people? And
You, listen, you've already told them.
He
We're
already
doing
said
that.
it.
We're doing that.
He also
We're
said
doing
you
the-
don't want to make friends. Remember? Don't
Yeah,
forget
you
that
said you
part
wanted to
too.
make friends. We're doing the go friend you.
You
So
said,
this
don't
is-
friend me.
I,
Wait, don't friend
no,
me. I
no.
have a go friend
I
him.
rebuke it.
Girlfriend
rebuke
Trini.
it. I rebuke it. I rebuke it. Let me make it clear. You could say hello to me. I good with that. You could jump up with me. I good with that. You know. But if it is you're coming on negative vibes, I'm not good with that. Keep it positive,
Maybe it's
and I'm
coming
happy
I
with
think
that.
That's.
That's a given. That's
I was
for
gonna say
any of
that
us.
that goes without
That's
saying.
that's for everyone. That's what.
Yeah, but I
That
talk for
energy
myself. I
stays
don't know about all
far
you.
away.
I can't talk for you.
Stay
is why we're not
far
friends.
away.
Exactly.
Mhm. No, watch the face. Okay, I have a question to ask you, Vanisha. So
Yeah.
obviously, we are a UK-based podcast,
Mhm.
obviously, but touching heavily on obviously Soca because we are a shot of Soca. So for Notting Hill Carnival,
Mhm.
well, not just Notting Hill Carnival, but are there any other carnivals that you're planning to attend this year? What are your plans for the rest of the year
Gosh.
in terms of carnival? I know you love to get your passport out.
Guys, I had to renew my passport. I didn't have a passport for 6, 7 weeks. I felt very naked. I'm very exposed. I did not like it at all. But no, I'm actually doing Uber Soca cruise
Oh, cool.
in April. So they're starting in Puerto Rico, they're going to St. Martin's, St. Lucia and Virgin Islands, which I think is quite dope.
Mm-hmm.
St. Martin is sweet.
Yeah, I've never actually been, so
St.
just to
Martin is
experience
sweet.
it. And then, but it crosses over with Jamaica Carnival. So I'm trying to see if when the boat docks on the Friday, if I can go from Puerto Rico to Jamaica and get Jamaica Carnival in real quick.
Listen, if you can,
haven't-
why not?
It's just flights trying to get
Yeah.
back and forth. So I'm trying to see that. And then I'm going back to St. Lucia. I told myself I wasn't. So obviously lying to myself.
Ugh,
St.
you might
Lucia's
see me out
amazing.
there.
St. Lucia's
You
actually
was there in 2019, right?
2019 and then last year as well.
Okay.
St. Lucia's amazing. It's actually
Yeah.
one of my top 3.
See,
There's
I
just
could be the proud
something-
one in the corner.
There's just something different about St. Lucia. Like it's very, even when it like rains, torrential rain, it's just electric. The
Mhm.
people are lovely. The food's great.
I don't know why she's saying all this stuff. I know.
Listen, it's
To
a great
stroke
carnival.
her
I love
ego
it.
over
Like
there.
I genuinely,
I'm
100%.
just, nah,
He's
I could-
stroking somebody's ego.
Well, been stroking yours too much this whole time, so you need to relax and have.
that was
have
my
a
turn to
moment.
say I am Lucian
Yeah,
and Lucian.
let her
and
have-
my
That is
not all
grandparents
she
are
said,
Let her
Lucian.
everybody.
have her moment.
Go back to the last episode. She said she's Grenadian too, eh? So that's
No,
what I got to say.
well, okay. I did say that I was a pure-blooded Saint Lucian that was also Grenadian. So
Mm.
Mm.
Confused much?
I've told you already.
days.
I am who I am. But no, Saint Lucia, yeah.
Yeah, so
Biased,
St.
but it's
Lucia
amazing.
for sure. Going to crop over. But I
Mhm.
have a section out there with Crave. I'm also working on, we've got a project that we're about to launch in a couple of weeks. So when that comes out, you guys will see what I'm talking
Exciting.
about. I really want to go Grenada. I've never been Grenada. Out of all the carnivals, I've never done Grenada. It's just very close to London, which
Mhm.
is
A bit
the
difficult
only
for you now.
reason, yeah.
Even more so now.
Even more so now. And I'm designing for Aura out there. So I
really?
yeah.
Ah,
So that's going to be launching
That's who I
next
jumped
week.
with when I was out there.
Yeah.
It was
So
amazing.
they look like a great band. The same,
Yeah.
I feel like, so I met the band leader from it and he gives me the same vibe that I would do, what I'm trying to do for Rain, he's trying to do
Mhm.
with Aura and Grenada. So we get along very well. The vibes just there is very cool. And I just like the energy of the band in general from what I've seen that they've done. So
It is
I
a very
really
good
want to go
band.
Grenada. I
It is, yeah.
really want to go play Midnight Mass. I want to go play my Wicked Jab. I want to wear my horns. I want my oil. Like, I want it all.
Listen.
Obviously London, guys. Notting Hill, come on now. 100%. And then Miami to wrap up my carnival.
Have you done your band launch yet?
No.
No, when is the launch? Sorry, was I
I
not
said, when
supposed
is the
to
launch?
ask?
I haven't even announced it yet. I'm gonna
Okay,
do it. I think
fine.
I'm gonna
Keep
do it
the-
now. I think I'm gonna do it sometime in April.
Okay.
It's just because I had so many others to get out of the way first.
Mhm.
And last year, technically, I launched in May, but that was because I announced the band so late. So I'm gonna bring it in April.
Okay. So hold on, because I said there's many of us that are waiting to see the costume.
It's coming, guys. It's coming. I promise. It'll be worth the wait.
I
For
go
sure.
wait.
Listen, can you get him a hoochie daddy short?
I don't thank you. No thank you.
The spandex ones.
I don't want a spanner
Not
what?
even.
Yes.
Spanner
not even-
what?
not
To
even
hold me
the-
tight? To hold me tight? No thank you. No thank you. Let me stay loose there. Let me stay loose. I will be Lucy, okay? Thank you. Shucks. No thanks, eh?
No,
Nah.
I haven't ready. Don't worry.
Nah.
Listen.
Listen, I don't want it. Or you can keep all of that.
You can still have it. It doesn't mean
Exactly.
if you don't want it, I'm still gonna give it.
I could actually wear it in my house, though, right?
Oh my god.
Pelt some waste
That's
inside the house.
Your
even
poor
more
house.
terrifying.
Huh?
That's
That's
your
even
poor
more
house.
terrifying.
My poor house?
Yeah.
Well,
Do you have any pets?
no.
Thank God for them.
Yeah, that's okay. But my
Uh,
windows, my curtains are always open now.
Oh my days.
Yeah.
Give
You
your
know, someone's
neighbours
gonna
a
call
good
the
show.
police.
Yeah, if they watch, they watch. I mean, everybody needs a little
While you're
bright
there
light.
chefing
at
it
the
up,
end.
you'll be there in your spandex shorts.
Everybody needs a bright light, something to brighten up their days. So hey, it's okay.
Or have nightmares, guys.
And no, never, never, never.
I
Always a
genuinely think you
sunshiny
would.
day. I mean, until there's clouds in the sky.
Oh god.
Oh gosh. All right. So we want to ask you. I remember you started saying that that was the best time ever, right?
As a first
And
experience, yeah.
as your first experience.
Yeah.
Past, present, future.
Mhm.
What would be your favorite carnival memory?
I feel like you need to explain the future because you
So
can't say
in terms
memory
of
then
future, right? So if it is here to look forward and think because you're a designer,
Yeah, something with rain.
you're
maybe,
something to do with
or-
rain, what would you want to see as something futuristic, as something amazing for you that would tie in as an experience that you would never forget?
Mhm.
So am I starting with, I can start with
You can
past,
pick
right?
either
Anyone,
past,
anyone.
present, or
Oh,
past
any,
or
just-
future.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so future-wise, it'll be rain. Anytime I start something, I always start something with, I need to have a 5-year plan.
Mhm.
Because there's no point starting something if you don't actually know where you're trying to take it. So I feel for rain, if I can get rain to 10 years and deliver a continuous good product for Notting Hill and shine Notting Hill in a bright light like it deserves to be shown rather than getting negativity, then
Mhm.
I think I've done something great for us over here.
Mhm.
And I feel like that's what I look forward to. And, for me, the band is very much an inclusive band. Like, it doesn't matter where you're from, it doesn't matter what size your body is, it doesn't matter what color your skin is. Like, it's an inclusive band. And I want
Mhm.
people to always feel that and feel like they have somewhere that is home for them.
Yeah.
So I feel like I would have that moment when I have my year 10 where I get to sit at the top of the truck and I get to see it
Mhm.
and be like, I got it here and I achieved those things and I did it in the best way possible. I brought something back home for us rather than doing it for everywhere else because I work with other places abroad. I think for me, that is what I look forward to or what I work towards and what continuously keeps me
Mhm.
going.
I love
You
that. Can I ask a
like
quick question? So I
that?
meant to ask it before. Why rain?
So,
Rain sweet though, I ain't gonna lie.
Listen, I'm a water baby. Rain,
Water,
I love it.
rain,
Yeah, rain.
love it. I
But
bathe
why
in that
rain?
rain. I touch me. I will wear them shorts that you want to make for me in the rain.
yeah. go
Get
for it.
through.
That's an
Correct.
even worse fault. Not you dripping wet in spandex.
Oh, what do you mean?
No,
and
thank
just
you.
and here's
In
the
the
fun. Here's,
Gucci
There's
that-
any tall lanky man in these little
Listen.
spandex in the rain
Watch
with
me.
tight top shorts.
Yeah.
And knowing you,
mean?
you'll just be
Wet.
doing the most,
Oh,
enjoying
what?
yourself.
If again, I
Put
want
that
to go by
song
the
on Drink and
broken.
Party,
I want to go by
listen.
the broken spouting, where it is the
Oh my
rain falling and the spouting
God.
coming all day. I want to be
Jesus
dancing right there.
Christ.
Yeah. That is me. There.
But yeah,
go
why
ahead.
rain?
So whenever I design, I give my sections a name.
Mhm.
And rain just happened to be, I must have been watching something, I heard it, I was like, oh, that kind of sounds really good for a section name. And the more I sat with it, I was like, nah, if I ever, and this is just me like thinking, just
Mhm.
dreaming of, like, if I ever had a band, like rain is, again, the same way Rebel, it's clean,
Yeah.
it's sharp, 5 letters, gets to the point. You can play so much with the wording, like, did we
Mhm.
rain on you? Are you ready to be rained on?
Yeah.
Just little things like that are quite
Sure.
catchy.
Right.
We were like,
Yeah.
some people did say rain on these hoes as well, but that was that was the people's pick. That was the people's pick. That was not me. But there's like a lot of wordplay with it, but it's
Definitely.
also
We make it rain. We make it rain. We make it.
and
So-
it has like a little bit of regal touch to it as well.
Mhm.
So I just kind of held on to it, thinking like if I ever did that. So that's how rain was rain. Yeah.
Nice. We like that. We like that. If you can just plug your socials and let everybody know when it is, you're going to launch, where you're going to launch.
Fine. So I'm probably gonna do a virtual launch because I did that last year, and then I might do a pop up after where people can come see the costumes after we've launched. You can go on to our Instagram, which is Raymas Band UK. You can go on to mine, which is Vanisha2108, or DBL Vibe Tribe, which is where you can see all my costumes for any country that I'm signing for. And then we have our links tree in there, and then you can just click on links to my website. So it's
Rebel,
all there.
what's the
Rebel International,
There you go.
guys, 13th of May SOS, and then 19th of August. When those tickets
We
drop,
there.
do
Listen.
not miss
And
out.
we
have
because
superstars
you
inside
will
here, you know.
regret
Huh?
it.
We have superstars inside here. We small fries, you know.
I know. Listen.
You know, we have superstars inside here, you know. You know, them going all over the place.
Listen.
They don't invite nobody, but they're going, you know. But we love it. We love it.
You gotta make sure you don't miss out, because when you miss out, you'll be very upset.
Mm-hmm.
So when it's this granddad needs to stay home in his spandex pants, be whining for the neighbors,
she
isn't
said
it?
it again.
So he don't want to be coming to like
she
Rebel.
said it again.
If
Oh
he
my
turns up to Rebel in some
goodness.
red spandex pants, do you guys want to
The
see that?
devil is alive, all you.
Do you guys want to see that? I don't think we want to see that. Do you want to?
We do not want to
Listen.
see
I'll get
that.
security. Be like, can we help this person, please? He needs to go home."
That's what they say now.
So you need to put
That
out
what
his
they say
ID.
now.
I think he's past the age limit, not under it.
That's what they say now. Carry on. Carry on. Oh man, but we thank you so much for being here
thank
with
you for
us on
having
Shutter
me.
Soca.
Yes, thank
Um,
you.
thank you.
It's been I don't know about Annie. Annie have a big head right now because you talk about St. Lucia.
I love St. Lucia.
Listen, we've been talking about Trinidad for the last 2 weeks. Let me have my 5 minutes.
Well, I mean,
Since
we could,
Boxing Day.
we could
Literally,
do-
since Boxing Day, since last year, 26th of December, as you
don't
said.
stop now. I
We're
mean,
now
it's
in
going
March.
So good.
You've
Don't
had
stop now.
you've had your 2
Well,
months.
Jamaica about to get their time. So.
And you know what? Let me just ask you this quickly, right?
Mm-hmm.
From a designer perspective and also as a mass goer, right? Knowing that Jamaica is predominantly affiliated to dancehall, right? And knowing that now soca music and carnival has taken up such a massive part of it now, and it's
Yeah.
such a big part of the culture now. From your perspective, how do you feel? How does that make you feel in terms of where soca is going, where carnival is going?
I think it's amazing where it's traveling to and how it's changing the perspective of people that wouldn't really look at it like that, and they're actually bringing something different to the country where they get to enjoy it. But then at the same time, when you go to Jamaica, they still mix in the dance hall on the road compared to other carnivals. So
Carnivals,
you
yeah.
get to enjoy dance hall on the road
Yeah.
rather than it being seen in a negative light.
Yeah.
But then you still get to have soca and everyone gets to enjoy it. So they found a really good balance of bringing that over there, and the fact that it's grown on people is just a beautiful thing, in my opinion.
Yeah.
100%. 100%.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, thank you so much.
Thank
You know, we look forward to seeing you through the carnival season, and
Yeah.
hopefully when you launch, we'll bring you back to talk about it. If it is, you know, you have time for us.
No, definitely.
Imagine.
Because I've already said I want to do a designer episode. So
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
definitely.
for sure. 100%. Let me
And
just
we'll make sure
get
there's
past that
enough
hurdle,
Hennessy.
guys.
Yeah, no.
We make sure there's enough Hennessy and thing, you know,
The
and
Henny will
maybe
be
some
there.
champagne as well.
Fine.
You know,
Listen, I'll get
depending
you
on
some
the time.
champagne.
Thanks.
You know, you know, we cater. We are Chatter Soca. We cater
Listen.
to our guests. We
Let me
make sure that
cater to
you know,
you.
They do.
and we just cater to
We
them,
were
right?
I was very well looked after.
You know, Annie, my lovely Annie over there. Gosh, you know, it's yours truly, Super Trini vibes.
There's one last thing I want to say
No, what's
before
that?
we wrap up. Sorry.
What do?
Sorry. No, not you.
Oh, I'm not in trouble. Good.
No, you're not in trouble. I was
I
going
kept
to say
smiling.
what? So, if you've probably seen it on social media, but Sun Divas and Notting Hill Carnival did 100 Caribbean queens as part of International Women's Day.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to say big up them. Vanisha, you was on there
I
for your
don't-
contributions. I was on there for the contributions. Sorry, you may have locks, but you're not a woman. So take it down.
Listen, you get me in that good light, you never know, you know.
Come look, Head and Shoulders advert.
Head and Shoulders, yeah. But no, I just wanted to shine a light on that because there are lots of amazing women, not just the 100 that were named. There's
100%.
amazing women, Caribbean women that are doing amazing things for the culture. So I just wanted to say thank you to Sun Divas and Notting Hill Carnival for
Yeah, no, that was
shining a
really
light on it.
I love that.
100%.
I
It
love
was.
that. That's a beautiful.
It was
that's
definitely a
way.
beautiful thing.
Now you can end it.
No, I end it. I will honestly end it as always. You know, I try to give a positive spin on everything that we do and say that our culture and how we represent it is so important. And I am very grateful for ambassadors as yourself,
Definitely.
who because when she said, and we bring it back here, she's meaning not back to the Caribbean, but back to the UK, you know, where it is we can portray the culture in another amazing light.
Yep.
And your I as a designer and a promoter,
Yeah.
and now as a band leader, you know,
Listen, Superwoman.
you know,
Very fast.
because you know we'd have a real term, a boss lady,
Yeah.
simple
She's
as
a-
that,
yeah,
you know.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
So to all those who are aspiring women within the culture who want to take a little leaf out of,
Just
you
do
know,
it.
tell 'em.
Honestly, just do it. Go for it. If you
Just
believe
go
you
for
can do
it.
it, go for it. Try.
You
You never
know?
know until you try.
Don't be afraid to ask the questions that needs to be asked,
Yeah.
and don't be afraid to push yourself forward.
Yeah.
You know, and 100% shout out Soca. We thank you all for joining us.
Yep.
Boom, we out till the next time.